I can. We believe that there is a lot of wisdom buried in the funerals and graves around the world. One of my favorite quotes comes from John Rockefeller. Success comes from doing common things uncommonly well. What does that mean for you? What does that mean here at Span the Chasm? What does that mean for your clients?
Yeah, it's such a great quote. I absolutely love all sorts of quotes that come from successful people because they've kind of been there, right? And if you're going to learn from somebody, you might as well learn from somebody who's enjoyed the level of success you would love to, right? So doing the common things uncommonly well, to me, what's interesting about it is it drives it all the way back. We get a lot of sales leaders and salespeople who are tied up in, hey, how's the year going to go? How's the quarter going to go? They want to talk strategy. They want to talk big picture. But that quote tells me, man, we got this wrong. We got to pull that back, and it's doing the common things uncommonly well is a daily behavioral act. You've got to be willing to commit to do the things that other people aren't doing. We see it all the time. Our top performing, the elite reps in the world, right? One of the things they do, I build pipeline and all my other stuff. It's not I'm going to do all my other stuff or build pipeline. You find the average reps, you find the people who are just barely hitting quota, and they're going, oh, I didn't have time to build pipeline because I was so into these 2 deals that I was trying to get done this quarter. You look at the top performing reps, it's not even an option because they're doing common things uncommonly well. They're doing the daily tasks, having the daily conversations. They're making sure that everything's done. They don't get to the end of the week and then go, oh, I got to figure out what I was supposed to do last Monday. They get in every day and they knock out the things because I think something that gets so missed in sales, we're so busy at talking about the art of the deal. But we believe about 75% of your ability to hit quota is based just purely on will you do the process and the methodology on a day-to-day, day-in and day-out basis. And so I think that's one of the areas where we miss. And I think from a sales leadership perspective, that's the idea of inspecting what you expect on a consistent basis. That's managing on a human-to-human basis instead of worrying about, oh, I'm just going to get with you at the end of the month and have a conversation. So doing the common things uncommonly well, I think if you look around your offices and if you talk to your peers, you'll find those people that you want to be the most like are the ones that are crushing those little things. It's the work that they do that you don't see that separates them from you. And here's how I can tell you that happens. Because I'll bet you look at a lot of those people and you don't go, oh, Randy's smarter than I am. You might be. But you don't look at him and go, Randy's substantially smarter than me and that's why he's winning. You say things like, oh, they get preferential treatment on deals. You say things like, oh, they just get lucky. Oh, they've been in the industry longer. Well, they earned the right for you to think those things because they're crushing the daily activities and behaviors that they have to do that so few people are willing to do. So that's what I think about when I think about doing the common uncommonly well.
Well, I love that too, because it's not that they're doing the successful people that you talked about, these elite sales reps that we have the fortune, privilege, honor to serve. I'm very grateful for them. They don't do 1,000 things mediocre.
Yeah.
They do 4, 5, 6 things really, really well. Yeah. And they never, the 3 R's, right? The right things, the right way, repeatedly. The thing I love about those folks that are doing common things uncommonly well is they don't change their behavior. Yeah. They know it's the right thing to do. Therefore, they're going to do it the right way, and they're going to do it repeatedly. Yeah. And it's not like the latest. These, again, I think, see if this is true, they don't seem to get distracted by the latest, right? They get focused on the best way to do something.
Yeah, and the right thing is always the right thing.
Yeah.
I mean, let's not get silly about this. It's just that's the truth.
Yeah.
And so they are going to focus, and they're going to stay maniacally focused on the thing that gets it done for them, and they will narrow that list down. If you're a rep or you're a sales leader who feels overwhelmed on a daily or quarterly or monthly basis, it's because we haven't narrowed the playing field enough so that you can tell me what are the 4 to 6 things that really matter. What are the common things that I have to do uncommonly well that will allow me to lead my team and lead my organization to drive sustainable sales growth? That's the real question. Can you get down to what are the most important things? There's Pareto's principle, right? The 80-20 rule. So 80-20 rule says that, 80% of my results are driven by 20% of my activities. The problem that I find when I run into sales leaders who are struggling, it's because they haven't even been able to identify the 20% of the activities that drive 80% of the results. And I think that's a great place to start if you truly want to find a way to do common things uncommonly well.
Love it, dude. way to bring it home. Thank you.